Quiet, please. Play. Second match, Murray. Reset still out.
Andy Murray is the #1 tennis player in Britain and 6th in the world. He won Wimbledon in 2013, being the first British tennis player to do so in 77 years. Andrew Barron Murray was born in Dunblane, Scotland on May 15, 1987. His mum Judy was a professional tennis player and introduced him and his brother Jamie to tennis at the age of 2. She believed that the best way for them to learn was by actually playing the sport, not through specialist lessons. He entered many tennis competitions throughout his childhood with the support of his mum. By the age of 11, he was winning them regularly. His mother left while Andy was a teenager, leaving his dad to balance a full-time job as well as looking after 2 kids. However, since his mum still lived in Dunblane, they maintained regular contact and the Murray brothers continued with their tennis playing. Despite his victories, he was soon going to experience a moment that would haunt him forever. In the March of 1996, an armed man called Thomas Hamilton entered the school gymnasium and killed the class of 5-year-olds in there, 16 students and 1 teacher, before committing suicide by turning the gun on himself. At the time, Andy was on his way to the gym, but fortunately escaped in time.
A middle-aged loner fixated on youngsters, guns and his own grievances.
Killed 16 children and their teacher.
And then committed suicide.
Though the townspeople are still scarred, Andy hopes that his victory will make them proud and help them carry on. Since then, he's gone on to attain many notable achievements, titles and trophies.
Final losing and I played a really good match today. It was quite tough conditions, very windy, but I did well.
You did more than well. Where do you put that in sort of great victories?
It's #1 for me, biggest win of my life, and this week's been incredible so far. Had a lot of fun. Support's been amazing, and
fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant performance, an amazing day for Andy Murray, but also an incredible day for British tennis and for Britain. It was an absolute privilege.
The 2013 Sports Personality of the Year is Andy Murray.
Mr. Andrew Murray for services to tennis.
Well, it was a completely fantastic day for Andy Murray, for British tennis, for Britain. I think he lifted the spirits of the whole country. We were wondering yesterday morning, do we dare to dream that this is possible? And he proved absolutely that it was. Look, honours are decided independently, but frankly, I can't think of anyone who deserves one more.
You need to do a lot for a long time to deserve an honour like that. You know, a lot of the sportsmen and women that have been given that, you know, just because their sport isn't necessarily in the spotlight all the time, it's easy to forget what they've done for 10, 15 years. I mean, some of them have won, you know, 10 golds in world championships and, you know, 4 or 5 Olympic medals, and have been doing it for years. You know, I've, you know, only been doing it for a couple of years, so I think definitely need to win a few more matches.
1, 2, 3. a song about a local hero, should all recognise the name. Scottish sporting superstar, the Diamond of Dunblane. Keeps us screaming at the telly and biting nails with worry. For him it's never in doubt, nae worries Andy Murray. He got a game sharp as a dagger, he boomed that backhand pass you. He got a chest for his mind and boxer's feet. That's a combination that's tough.